Well, after more than a year of little to no activity, the so-called ghost hotel in Horseheads right off Route I-86 is starting to make some progress since construction work started back up just a few weeks ago.
That's right. And as WENY News reported, the developer of the project was accused of writing a bad check worth more than $300,000 to a local contractor. But WENY News found an odd twist in the story. The whole project appears to be marketed as a way for foreign investors to buy their way into the U.S. And according to one lawsuit, the whole project is a scheme to defraud people looking for a green card, and the hotel may never be finished.
In a lawsuit filed in Chemung County Supreme Court in January of this year, a Chinese national living in Delaware says he gave Finger Lake LLC owner Tom Shen $520,000 as an investment for the yet-to-be-finished four-story hotel in Horseheads, right off I-86. The lawsuit goes on to say the individual gave the money to Shen also with the hopes of becoming an immigrant investor, and Shen and another defendant, Su Yang, would help the plaintiff get his green card. But according to the suit, that never happened, and Shen and Yang kept the $520,000. The attorney for the plaintiff tells WENY News it's still very early in the case.
At this point, Mr. Shen and Ms. Yang have not answered the allegations of the complaint. I can't answer or tell you anything about what defenses they may try to raise, and I won't know that until they answer the allegations of the complaint.
The lawsuit includes a laundry list of accusations against the hotel project, including Shen and Yang never actually intended to ever build a hotel, and the construction is nothing more than just an illusion to other potential immigrant investors. WENY News discovered documents online where the project is being touted as a Best Western Plus and asks for a $500,000 minimum investment. It includes this rendering of what the finished hotel will supposedly look like. These documents also feature pictures of the Horseheads Hotel project during construction, and with the claim that the project can be seen and touched as it works towards completion. But in the lawsuit filed against Shen, Yang, or Finger Lake LLC never got approval from Best Western to open up a franchise. And every website that mentions the hotel project touts the EB-5 investment program. Some documents related to the project show pictures of President Trump and Congress with an EB-5 stamp plastered nearby.
EB-5 is one way that people can immigrate to the United States. Congress set up this program in 1990. It requires investors to invest at least $500,000 in a project that will create at least 10 jobs for U.S. workers. It's a long, slow process, and it can be quite complicated.
According to U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, once the EB-5 requirements are fulfilled, investors can get green cards for themselves and their family.
A green card allows someone to live permanently in the United States. It differs from a temporary visa like a student visa. It is also not U.S. citizenship, so it's sort of halfway on the path to becoming a U.S. citizen.
This latest lawsuit is not the only legal hurdle facing this hotel, Finger Lake LLC, or Tom Shen. As WENY News reported, Shen was arrested on July 13, 2018, after a 9-month investigation on charges of grand larceny and issuing a bad check. The owner of O'Connor Plumbing and Heating says he was the victim of that bad check.
I was written a check for $367,000 that I could cash on the 13th of October. I deposited that check on the 16th of October, I believe, and the check was returned to me for insufficient funds.
Also, according to the lawsuit, Shen allegedly said that the hotel was supposed to be finished in June of 2016 and operating shortly thereafter. WENY News reached out to Mr. Shen for a comment on the latest developments, but we were unable to reach him. But WENY News also reached out to Best Western to get some more information on the project, but they said any relationship between Best Western and the hotel project was terminated months ago.